Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're already a subscriber. I am JJC. Welcome to Dance with JJC. So today we are going to be learning a classic dancehall move, and it's called the butterfly, if you couldn't tell already. And this move is created by Carlene. She's a legendary Jamaican dancer. She's a queen in her own right. It is often mistaken for a hip-hop move, but it is not. It is actually a dancehall Jamaican move. If you guys are ready to learn how to do the butterfly, then stick around. Alright you guys, so it's warm-up time. If you've seen my other dance tutorials, I always suggest that you warm up. It's important to warm up to help with better mobility, flexibility, and prevent injury. If you already have a warm-up routine or you're warmed up, then great. You can do that, or you can fast forward, or you can follow along with me. And don't forget to have fun. guys, so we just did the warm-up. Good job. Next, we are going to do the breakdown of the move. Alright, so we're learning the butterfly. So the butterfly, for the most part, is more in the leg movements. There are some hand movements, but the hands can kind of do what the body naturally wants to do, or it could actually mimic the legs as well, or you can make it more stylish if you want. Alright, so I will teach you the leg movement first. Okay, so basically you're gonna be shoulder width apart, facing forward. You're gonna have to kind of crouch down a little bit. Okay, not all the way down, not like a full squat. Okay, just like a little, just a little bit. Okay, so shoulder width apart, a little bit, crouch down. And what the basic movement is, like your knees are coming in. Okay, it's like you're gonna do this. Okay, it's like you're gonna point your toes inward. Okay, so if you want to just practice that, so I'm just showing with my hands like what my feet are doing. But yeah, my toes go from shoulder facing forward and then they twist in. Okay, so it looks like my knees are going to hit each other, but they're not really, not right now. Okay, so if you just want to practice that standing up, that's fine, but you're eventually going to have to crouch it down a little bit. So you can stand up and just do this. Okay, practice that. Boom. Turn your toes inward, inward, inward. And when I'm doing it, I'm kind of leaning my body toward the front, like toward my toes a little bit. Okay, so it's not fully forward, but in order to make the sliding a bit easier, okay, you have to kind of lean forward so the back of your foot can twist it out. It may be a little tricky if you're doing it on carpet. You may have to lean a little more forward, but if you're just like on a hardwood floor and you have socks, or if you have socks or slippers, okay? Alright, so once you crouch down, you could still do it as well, okay? You can practice that part. Crouch down a little bit and twist your feet inward, okay? Cool. Alright, so the next part is you're kind of dipping. Okay, so let's just practice this little dip groove, okay? This feels weird, but I promise you it will make sense. Okay, so if you just want to practice kind of scooping your pelvis, scoop and scoop and scoop. Okay? Alright. So we got the feet twisting in. We got the crouch a little bit. We got that, right? And feel free to rewind if you need to keep doing it to get used to it. And then now we're kind of scooping the pelvis, like a little dip. Okay, it's not far back. It's not this. It's literally just itty bitty little scoop. So let's just do a quick little recap. So we're twisting in, right? We got that. Cool. Then we got the little bit of the crouch, a little bit, right? Boom, boom. And then we learned the little baby scoops, okay? Yeah, so don't make it too dramatic, like that's not how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to just, okay, like just a little bit, you know? It's like a little scoop. So the next step, what I want you to do is to concentrate. Let's focus on one leg. Both legs are going to be doing, we're going to be doing both of the legs, but I want to show you one leg at a time, and then we'll put it together. So you can start with any foot. I'm starting with my right leg, and I'm just basically making it like a circle. I'm making like a circle with my knee. My foot is staying in place, but my knee is like swinging around almost like a circle. Nothing dramatic, but we want to see kind of like that motion. Okay, so boom. And that's just kind of on the front of your foot. Okay, so do that a few times, and then the other side we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so we're going from in to out type of circle. So starting from the in to out and around. Okay, so like that. That's also kind of warming up our ankle a little bit. Now, this is just a simple breakdown, but it's also helping warm up some of the joints, and hopefully you'll get like the feel of it together. Boom. Okay, so remember when I'm doing the knee circle thing, going from inside to out. Okay, so look at this motion right here. Okay, it's also muscle memory. If you continue to do it, it may just feel better over time and feel more natural. Alright, so let's recap from the start of the breakdown. So it's going to, remember this here, twisting toes inward, 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 and then the crouch a little bit. And then we do the scoop, and then we did the knee. Alright, the knee isolations. So we're going to put it all together, and that's how you're going to get the butterfly. Okay, so when we begin, we're going to go on almost on our toes, not entirely, because then we're going to lose balance. So we want to be on the front part of our feet. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. Like I'm still on the front part of my feet. Okay, and my heels are kind of lifted up. Okay, to a comfortable height. Okay, if you feel like you're wobbly, like whoa, 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 okay, then bring down your heels a little bit, but still have it seem like you're on your toes, if that makes sense. Right? Because if you're here, if you're too high, you're gonna be wobbly. You won't be able to do the move very nicely. And then if you're just flat, that's not part of it, right? So just give it a little bit. Cool. So here, so we're going to go on the front of our feet, right? A little bit crouched, and then bring those knees in. Okay, so shoulder width apart, and bring the knees in. Okay. Now, for some people, the knees actually hit each other, or you can bring it very close but not touch. Okay, so it's really up to you how you want to do it. If you do end up hitting your knees, do not hit it hard. It doesn't need to be hit hard. It could just be like a light tap of, light contact with your other knee. You don't even have to really touch your knee per se. Okay, you don't have to have the knees touching, but if you have them pretty close, it will give the illusion of it. Let's just practice that part, okay? So, twist, okay, twist, twist, twist. This may give your calves a workout as well. So, boom, okay. I feel it. If your calves feel like tense or anything, you can kind of just shake it out. On the front of your feet, and you're going to turn your knees in and out. Okay, so in and out. In and out. So as I'm going out, my toes are also following the direction of my knees. Okay, so my toes are literally going in the same direction as my toes. When I go in, my toes are pointing inward. When I come out, they're pointing outwards. Okay? There is like some upper body movement. It's just, it seems like a natural groove with it. Like for me, naturally it feels like a groove. Now with the butterfly, there are some variations. Like people can add their own style, dancers add their own style, but the basic move is pretty much in the legs, okay? It's in the legs. Boom. Okay? And the groove, like some people, if you want to make it, if you want to stylize it, if you will, you can go to the side, you can move your head, okay? It looks like it's tricky, but I'm trying to break it down for you guys, like each part. So hopefully you're able to do it. Just practice, rewind as much as you need to, and just feel it out, okay? So next is basically the hand movements. So the hands could be the same as your knees, okay? You can do like a holding like a snap, like you're almost about to snap your fingers. You could just hold it in place, just right like this, or a closed fist. You could do open hand, open palm if you want, okay? And then sometimes for me, I like to do like the one side. That's something that I like to do, is just 1, 2, and 3, okay? Butterfly, butterfly, and 1, okay? So you just come in like 1, 2, and together, hey. So 1, and 2, and 3. Okay, so just add something dynamic to it. It's already a really cool move, but as a dancer, sometimes, you know, we add our own little style to it. 1, 2, and 3. Butterfly. So the arms, like I said, you could have a closed fist, you could have it like you're about to snap, you could have it open, okay? You could here, you could put it on your head. You can put your hands on your head and do it, okay? You can bring it down. You can go right. You can go left. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know, play around with it if you want. So that's after you get comfortable with doing it, right? After you feel comfortable doing the footwork, you know, you can play with the arms. You can single, and together. Okay. So my knees, sometimes they hit, like sometimes they contact, and sometimes they don't. Okay. You just learned how to do the butterfly. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a fun and classic dancehall move. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know when I upload a new video. And until then, I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the next one. It's your girl JJC. Toodles.